Are 45 days away now until America decides. Early in-person voting for the presidential election got underway in 3 key states yesterday: Virginia, South Dakota, and Minnesota. Vice President Kamala Harris spent Friday campaigning in battleground states Wisconsin and Georgia, where she slammed abortion bans as a threat to women's lives and reproductive rights. Also in Georgia Friday, the state's Republican-led election board voted to require every ballot to be counted by hand, which could delay results. Natalie Brand is traveling with President Biden in Delaware. Natalie, good morning.
Good morning to you, Nancy. President Biden is here in Delaware this weekend, hosting the leaders of Australia, Japan, and India. This is the 4th time the Quad leaders are meeting in person as the president tries to bolster this alliance in his final few months in the White House. As you said, it comes as Election Day is now just 45 days away. Former President Donald Trump scheduled to return to a battleground state this afternoon. Vice President Harris hit 2 of them Friday.
Good evening, Wisconsin!
The Harris campaign says the vice president's Madison rally was filled with more than 10,000 supporters.
We are not going back. We are not going back.
Both in Wisconsin and Georgia Friday, Vice President Harris tried to galvanize supporters around abortion rights.
Her name, Amber Nicole Thurman.
Highlighting the story of the 28-year-old mother who died in 2022 following a delay in medical care. Harris blamed Georgia's abortion ban.
She died of sepsis. And recently, medical experts determined that Amber's death was preventable.
As the vice president campaigned in battleground Georgia, the state's election board voted 3-2 to require poll workers to conduct a hand count of all ballots on election night, alongside the usual ballot scanning method. Trump ally Janelle King is among the election board members who backed the change.
What I don't want to do is set a precedent that we are okay with speed over accuracy.
The RNC applauded the move, saying Georgia has sent a clear message ballots will be protected. But the state's Office of the Attorney General, a Republican, cautioned the move would be likely unlawful. Others, during the 8-hour meeting, warned it would be costly, confusing, and could sow distrust in the results.
We are talking about all these last-minute changes, and it makes me question whether members of this board are operating in good faith.
For some, Election Day can't come soon enough. Enthusiastic voters in Virginia lined up for the state's first day of early in-person voting. Proud they're among the first in the nation to cast their ballots.
We're celebrating democracy.
I woke up early every day this week thinking, 3 more days, 2 more days, today's the day. I couldn't wait to cast my ballot.
You want to make sure your vote counts, and you want to make sure you get it in.
Now this afternoon, former President Donald Trump returns to the campaign trail in North Carolina for a rally that his campaign says will be focused on jobs, inflation, and the economy, as those issues remain top of mind for voters. Nancy.
Natalie, thank you. And CBS News will host the vice presidential debate between Senator J.D. Vance and Governor Tim Walz on Tuesday, October 1st in New York. Nora O'Donnell and Margaret Brennan will moderate. You can catch our live coverage on CBS, our streaming platform, CBS News 24/7, and Paramount Plus.